So guys, this is Wednesday, May 11th, and we are going to talk today a little bit about one of the tools that we have available, and how to connect the dots, even across the state, across multiple states, and use names to help make it easier. Just yesterday on Voxer, I saw where somebody put a message out there, said, "Hey, has anybody worked with a Food Lion?" Okay. And then fortunately, somebody happened to see that and responded with a name of a Food Lion. My guess, guys, is we're probably in 5 or 6 Food Lions between everybody on this group. There's about, looks like it says there's 28 people on here. We've got about 65, 70 on the total rosters of both organizations. So my guess is we're probably in 5 or 6 Food Lions minimum across North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, Eastern Tennessee. And it was really fortunate that one person, wouldn't it? Here's my question. How cool would it be if you were walking into a Food Lion and you had the name of 5 other general managers at other Food Lions? How much higher would the percent go up that you would connect with one of 5 or 6 names versus one name? It's about 500% if you're doing the math there. It goes up significantly because you got more opportunities. Well, guys, we're all out there working hard, okay? And a lot of us are out there on a solo mission, doing our own thing. We're selling insurance and we're putting our names list down and we're using our own names. Guys, if we share, let me tell you something, 1 + 1 = 10 when you do that. It can become a phenomenal thing. So for example, somebody, guys, on this call today is going to call on probably a National Tire and Battery, NTB. Well, wouldn't it be cool if before going in there, you could look on here and go, oh, we've got an NTB in Charlotte that Brad sold some time ago, probably at least 3 years ago, because the last time this sheet was updated, it looks like it was June 26th of 2019. So there's been hundreds and hundreds, if not probably a couple thousand businesses added to the fold. How many of you guys have called on, I was just going through and looking at this earlier, but you call on a daycare or a childcare place? Guys, there is at least 15 daycares mentioned right around here that Zach called on and that Todd called on and sold to a few years ago, okay? What if you were to go into a fire department? Guys, we got Chinkapin volunteer, Beulahville, Grissettown volunteer fire department, Ping Hill volunteer fire department, Serecta volunteer fire department. Those are all using and they got the chiefs all right over here listed. Zach sold all of them. Okay. Some of you guys might walk into one of the best places to sell when you get to a new area is the police department. If you can get in with the cops, then it kind of takes away well, is this a scam? Well, if half the cops in town are clients, don't you think they would have figured that out by now? Yeah, we're legit. Well, guess what? Brian Glozinski, at one point in his career, if you look here, went through a really big streak of police departments and sheriff's offices. So there's a bunch of them listed right there. Okay, guys, where I'm going with this is it doesn't really matter. It's not what the niche is. It's not like fun. It's just that different people have found different ones all over the place. Head Start programs. Kyle went through a bunch of Head Start and daycares, medical offices. Here's 3 post offices in a row in an area, where looks like those are all Kyle's. He got into one and asked for referrals to other post offices and went to them and sold them too. And now you got more names. So guys, the more names that you have, the easier this thing gets. And so I guess what I would submit today is that this tool looks like the last time it was updated again was the last edit was June 26th of 2019. Guys, what if everybody on here was to take 15, 20 minutes and go in here and update? Now, this is a North Carolina master names list. I would suggest that if you're in South Carolina or Virginia, or we make that, make it obvious over here in the B column where you put in the city state. I guess it says city county, but it would be nice to get those probably separated. And I'm sure we can do that. If anybody on here is good with Excel, it wouldn't be hard to then be able to do keyword searches for certain industries and just pull up the ones that you want. And guys, think about how powerful that would be right before you walked into, let's just say, a Dollar General. If you're brand new, wouldn't it be neat to be able to go to this sheet on your phone and type in Dollar General and have 27 names of people, of general managers at different Dollar Generals? There's a good chance, guys, that the Dollar General people get together and have some conferences once a year or have some type of meetings, and they probably would know each other even in different counties or different parts of the state, or sometimes even in different states. So yeah, I would just submit that we should probably update this list and also create some additional tabs for the different states, which we could easily do. And guys, just start sharing, because that synergy is so doggone powerful if we were able to share names and have those names at our fingertips to use right before we go into that, right before we go into that overhead garage doors place. And you can say, oh, well, Tim and Jeff Jewell over in the Wilmington location, they're actually clients, and we've done business with those guys over there. Going into a volunteer fire department sometime soon, it'd be cool to drop 20 names. Well, they're right there, guys. So that's just wanted to share that with you. I will be emailing out, sharing this tool with the Davenport organization, and I'll forward it also over to Kyle. Guys, I'd say right now, all we just need is activity. I mean, we just need to get names added to it, and we can figure out how to edit it and organize it in the future. But is that something that you guys think would be a helpful tool if we got that updated and had access to it in real time in the field?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. So guys, like with any tool, I know there's a certain percentage of us that are going to use it and run with it. And it's going to take our business to the next level. And some of us are going to shake our head and go back out to doing cold calling and not to changing a darn thing. So just make sure right now that you're going to be one of the people in the first group, because you guys will be the difference makers, and you will grow your group as a result. Guys, I'm going to shift gears right now. And this
hey,
is
Van,
yes,
I'm going to put a little plug in real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you are, and I'm sure I speak for a few of us that have been here for a while, like me, Kyle, Todd, Bigelow, Zach, a few others of us. Y'all, if you're newer in this business, don't just go rushing off to your first fire department or police department. Please talk to your managers first about that, because we service a lot of those. Just talk to whoever you report to about those things before you just go jumping in them, because we have worked very hard to get into a lot of those over the years, and it affects everybody else when you approach these. So just make sure you are communicating before you approach any first responder businesses, please. That would be great.
Absolutely. Good call. So guys, I'm going to share with you a quick audio. This is actually by a gentleman named Rob Alcama. It's about 16 minutes. So if you're driving, it's a great time to get to that next business and just listen. If you are stationary, you might want to jot down a couple notes, but this is really, I think, the headspace that we're in and our perception of what's going on can make all the difference in the world. And I just want to share a little bit on what you can do today. And how to make the most of your opportunities while you have them. Okay, so I'm gonna press play. It's about 15 minutes in length, and enjoy. And when it's over, we're just gonna wrap up and head to the field, guys. So thanks for hopping on, and I hope you get some good stuff out of this, because I know I did when I listened to it yesterday. Thanks.
Our part for today, I think this is a great place to end the week, and this is actually something that I picked up. I was sharing a quote with somebody that was interviewing with us earlier this week, and then they shared this quote back. I'm like, man, I've never heard that one, but that's great. So I actually had to go Google it and find out where'd that come from. And it came from a book that I'd never heard of. It's kind of an oddball book. But this quote goes like this, and I want you to think about this for a second. I'll read it twice. The quote says, "Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. And weak men create hard times." Yeah, I'll read that one more time. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. And weak men create hard times. Right. So here's a few things I want to think about that I've been thinking about in regards to that quote since I heard that a couple of days ago, and then you'll kind of see how the practical application will tie in with today. Have you ever found yourself guilty of good times in your life or good times in your business making you quote unquote weak in some sense? You know, and if you take a second, think about the squandered opportunities or the squandered time that you wish you had back now when times are getting hard. And that's interesting to think about just because it gives you a different perspective. So here's the question I have for you this morning. Will the hard times that we're going through right now make you strong? Because you have a choice. It doesn't necessarily make you strong by default. That's something you got to choose for yourself, and nobody else can do that other than you. Okay. So take 5 seconds and close your eyes, unless you're driving, then don't close your eyes for 5 seconds. But take 5 seconds and close your eyes and picture how what you're dealing with right now is in the process of making you better and stronger.
Did that stop for everybody or just me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me press play again. It didn't stop yesterday when I listened to it. Yes. Okay. We got no audio.
Van, I think you have a gremlin problem.
Yeah, we got a gremlin problem. I don't know what to do. How do I get rid of the gremlin? It's still on play. It's just there's no sound. If anybody, let me just try to start over from the beginning and see if that does it. Hold on. Let me just close this out, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm an idiot with technology.
Our part for today, I think this is a great place to end the
Let's
week.
go up to 2 minutes.
I mean, this is extra. What you're dealing with right now is in the process of making you better and stronger.
Okay, it's stopping at the same spot again at 2:03. So I'm going to try this one more time and go past 2:03
Our part
and
for
see if
today, I
that.
think this is a great place to end the week.
See if this helps. Looks like anything past the 2:03 mark is not going to play for us today. So guys, we just regained about 12 minutes of our life. So I hope you guys just let's go kill it today. I love it when technology works. I will forward and share this audio with you right now. Hopefully you can get it to play on your own device and get some good out of it. But it's called What You Can Do Today, and how to make the most of your opportunities while you have them, because we sure do have a wonderful opportunity today. So guys, let's get rocking and rolling. Have a great day. I'll forward this again to Davenport Agency and to Kyle right now. And if Kyle, you want to forward it to the Schneider agencies, everybody will have access to both this MP3 and the master names list that I shared with you a few minutes ago. So have a great day, guys. Thanks a bunch. Make today the best day of the week so far. Bye.
Globe Life Train,
Thanks, man.
baby.
Woo woo. Woo.